So, is this on?
I love you. I always have, and I always will.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
What?
Welcome
2
back.
weeks ago, he has the show of his life. Last week, we thought it was over.
Yeah.
We thought he was going out on top. But sure enough, he's back.
I'm back.
By popular demand.
Yeah, by popular demand.
Like a good Funko Pop.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Just popping in your ear holes.
Just in time for Evolution.
Just in time.
Evolution. Triple H, Batista, Orton, and Ric Flair.
Welcome back.
One of the best
Cannot wait.
stables in modern history.
It's going to be an amazing pay-per-view.
That'd
Yeah.
be great if it was just those guys running the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So look, they're putting it out there. We're going to do an all-women's... I honestly thought the announcement was going to be the tag titles.
I did
And then they
too.
were going to later say
Yes.
that there's an all-women pay-per-view. Nope.
No.
They went with an all-women's pay-per-view event.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why that's significant enough to be like a big thing.
Because they were just in Saudi Arabia.
But where they weren't allowed to wrestle?
Where they
Yeah.
were not allowed
That's
to
why
wrestle.
they had to do this.
Yeah.
I guess, but I'm just saying, like, why?
Yeah.
What's the significance of just no men? You know what I mean? Like, say the women are going to main event a pay-per-view for the first time. That's cool.
Well,
Yeah.
that's happened. Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah, because
it's like the Wonder
Did it?
Woman went. Yeah,
Charlotte and Sasha and Hell in a Cell main evented.
Oh, that's right. That was
And
great.
Royal Rumble.
That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, the Women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
right.
a little different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's only like really one important thing I need to know about this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And is the theme of the pay-per-view.
Oh, God.
Is it going to be the Evolution music?
I hope so.
It has to be, right?
Well,
but,
what was...
but sung by a woman.
There you go.
Hold
It'll
on.
be sung by a woman.
when the Divas thing first came out, it wasn't Evolution.
No,
It was
Revolution.
Revolution.
So
Yeah.
that's what I need. I need someone to explain the difference because I don't know what the difference is.
A revolution.
No, I mean the difference between the women's revolution and women's evolution.
Yeah.
Why did it change?
I think revolution is way better than evolution.
Because
evolution.
Now that they've revolted,
Women's
they're evolving.
evolution. We're not cave women anymore.
Boom.
Yeah,
I know revolution sounds way better. Like we're
Women's
taking over.
wrestling. So long, Jello.
women can wrestle now. Well, they've wrestled.
It's
before.
just so sad that they had so much momentum when that actually first happened, and they were putting together good matches.
Yeah.
And now it's just so watered down. I'm concerned about this pay-per-view.
Like-
You have a chance if you want to do something different.
Yeah.
You better have like a cage match with blood.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
that's not happening.
That would be something different.
Yeah.
Have a woman jump off a friggin' cage.
Why
Not? Are they just like the men, or are they just pretty to look at? Which is it?
Let's table this for a second.
Yeah, tabled.
We got some stuff, some
Mm-hmm.
patrons,
We do.
and then we'll go into Raw, and then we'll discuss it there because I've got a lot to say about it.
A lot to say.
I got a lot to say about it.
Eric
And
Hamilton.
you're concerned about the pay-per-view.
Eric's lost it all.
Joe's
Lost everything.
Joe's concerned about the women's.
Starting from scratch.
Joe's concerned about the women's pay-per-view, but I'm concerned about every pay-per-view.
That's
So-
true.
It's a good point, my
Yes.
friend.
But yeah, Eric, why don't you read off this week's Patreons?
Oh, because they all have hard names.
No, well,
too bad.
Okay. All
really
right.
just one.
So this week, our new patrons are Andrew Colasar,
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe.
Nate Mountain,
All right.
Carlos Barrera,
Ba-ba-da.
Peter Friedman,
Hey, Pete.
Rob Hooper,
Okay.
Luke-
Hanging with him.
Luke Harris, not to be confused with Luke Harper,
Right.
right?
Thank you.
I'm
and
confused.
Kimberly Handley.
Hey, Kim.
All right, thanks, Kim.
That's
Yeah.
7 this
Thanks-
week.
That's 7.
Boom.
7 amazing people.
So
We're
thank you.
growing.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yes.
And patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling if you want to join them.
Get in on it.
That's right.
At least join the Dollar Club.
All right.
The Dollar Club, yeah.
The Dollar Club.
You get the NXT recaps.
Yeah.
So anyways, Vince McMahon kicks off Monday Night Raw.
Who?
The old guy that runs the company.
I'm sorry, but they have a 3-hour show. There's plenty of time for this. Hit Vince's music. Nobody probably knew he was going to come out.
Right?
Like, hit his music and get a nice big pop. Let him do his coming out walk.
Maybe
I think that would have been way better.
Maybe he can't do the walk anymore.
Maybe.
You know, he is old.
Didn't he just do it like recently?
Yeah,
Probably.
And then you can have.
He got beat up by Owens.
I'd like everybody to come out from the back, please. Everybody, because he introduced Stephanie and Hunter.
Yeah,
they came out. So I don't know. That was just weird.
Everyone except Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
She's suspended. You can't break kayfabe, Eric. Oh, wait. This whole segment was breaking kayfabe.
It was. And why can't Charlotte travel? Is she that hurt still that she can't get on a plane?
Maybe her boobs would explode.
She'll probably main event the Evolution.
Maybe.
Probably.
So the entire Raw roster standing on the stage, as well as the women of SmackDown and Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Nikki Cross is there.
What?
Nikki Cross.
She hasn't debuted on the show yet.
She has not.
Oh.
I guess she's representing NXT.
Just her. I guess Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai and Lacey Evans and everyone else was busy.
I mean, Nikki is my favorite out of all of them.
Yeah, she is good.
Well, and she's been on house shows for WWE.
She's
not
been
for
doing
NXT.
SmackDown live events.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I don't know. I guess that's her debut. Surprise everyone.
Yep.
You couldn't ever come out that night and jump in one of these 12 women's matches.
So I guess she's reuniting with Sanity?
well, no,
No.
that didn't happen.
It didn't happen at all.
I just think she's literally
great.
representing NXT. Like, she's probably there anyway, so I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway.
So Vince introduces Triple H and Stephanie. They walk to the ring, holding hands with big smiles on their faces.
Yep.
Triple H then praises all of the superstars and then asks the women to all step forward, and he really puts them over.
We have stood in awe watching you. Some of us with a tear in our eye, as you have stolen the show again and again. I just want to let you know, we are so proud of you.
Are they like little kids?
Wait, again? When,
Yeah.
when did it happen again? And when was the again?
They stole the show.
I mean, NXT once, maybe another time.
NXT has had this show stolen a few times with Bailey and Sasha when they were still there.
Yeah. I think he was mainly just talking to them.
Yeah, Bailey, Sasha,
But
Asuka when she fought Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
In that one match.
Do you think he's being legitimate here when he's crying?
I think so. Because
he has daughters.
He has daughters.
You know how when you have daughters,
This
you
is
just
all
cry
talent
for
that
you
he's
cry
brought
for
up.
no reason.
So he sees them as his children.
Maybe.
Yes.
That's why he's like,
over
"I'm so
half the
proud of
women's
you."
roster is from NXT, which he's been a part of.
Right.
Right.
So I mean, you got to get a little.
Yeah, because it was like a weird choked up. It wasn't like I don't know. I don't think he's that good of an actor to.
No, he's not.
I think he's a pretty great actor.
No, he's a good actor. I've always said he should have won an Emmy Award because he's better than half
you
the
saw
actors
the
on TV.
Chaperone, right?
Uh-huh.
You saw Blade Trinity.
No, actually, I didn't see any of those.
He was great in Blade Trinity. He was a good
No
villain.
one was great in Blade Trinity.
I love-
Blade wasn't great in Blade Trinity.
Wasn't that the one with Ryan Reynolds?
It
Yeah.
was.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Come on.
Gow.
Grab some popcorn.
Okay.
Quit looking for substance in a
Look.
vampire movie.
Hey, save it for the future recap on Patreon.
Yeah.
So next up, Stephanie praises the WWE Universe for making their voices heard.
Because of all of you, 30-second matches became main events. And because of all of you, divas became the superstars they were born to be. Because of all of you, men and women, using your voices for change, we are able to provide the platform to show the world that women can do anything and be anything they want to be.
Women can now be whatever they want thanks to wrestling.
Women be what they want to be.
Yeah.
Thank you, wrestling.
Thanks, wrestling.
Thanks to WWE, a woman can be president now, I think.
Anything can
It's
happen.
too bad they didn't do this women's pay-per-view before the election, because then Hillary probably would have won.
Yes.
You know, I don't like how they talk about how women's wrestling just got good like last year
Right.
or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what about Lita?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Trish Stratus, maybe?
Molly Holly.
And again, they're patting themselves on the back without taking any of the blame for why they were called divas in the first place. That was WWE that did that.
Yeah.
She's like, 30-second matches that become main events. That was WWE as well.
Right.
Yes.
You book the show.
Yeah.
You put them in bra and panties. Why?
Yeah.
Well, to survive. I get that.
You made,
but I mean,
you
you did
changed
that.
it from the women's title to the Divas title and
Right.
put a butterfly on it.
Right. They pretend as if it wasn't a women's championship before the divas.
Yes.
It's like, no, they were women.
Yeah.
You sent them back 200 years by
Yes.
calling them something else.
Yes,
By
exactly.
dehumanizing them.
Yeah.
They're not humans, they're divas.
Right.
But now we've made history because we said the words "made history."
Right. And up until this point, they've done all this praising. We still don't know what the announcement is yet. They did all of this, Triple H talking, Stephanie talking, all of this before she even makes the announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just praising.
She's
right?
like, this is happening because of all of you. It's like, what? What is
What's
happening?
"What is happening?" Announce
So
it.
She finally tells us that on October 28th, WWE is having their first ever all women's pay-per-view called Evolution.
So look, if you're gonna break kayfabe, why would all the girls react like they didn't know this was gonna happen when we all knew this was gonna happen in a way? Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, just be like this. Just be like, if you're the girls, be like, yeah, they told us we work here. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. But they all do the giggle hop thing where Alexa Bliss is hugging Becky Lynch, who's hugging Carmella, who's gonna fight tomorrow, who's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because, first of all, the news story was not broken by Yahoo Sports. It was not broken by ESPN or Sports Illustrated or any of the other media outlets that WWE leaks it to.
Right.
Yeah.
It was only in the rumors online.
True.
Right.
So that's why they did that.
Well, I mean, if you
they
think
didn't
about
sell the story to anyone.
if you think about when they announced the Women's Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
it's because a lot of women were in the ring fighting, and it was like, all right, you were all just about to kill each other. Well, now you got your own Royal Rumble.
that
we
was
gotta hug and cry.
Right.
Like, come on, like there's a way to present things.
At least they didn't do the yes chant this time.
Yes, thank you.
I just look, don't make it so over the top. Don't have Vince out there. Don't bring the whole roster out. Like
Yeah.
when you make it this big,
Right.
this pay-per-view better be good.
Yeah.
It better be good.
It's like you want the women to have their equal place on the roster, but you're
You're babying them.
babying them. You're making
They
a
can
big
do
deal.
good stuff. They've shown us they
Yeah,
can do
you're
good things in
making
the
a
ring.
big deal out of
Yeah.
something that should be there anyway.
Right.
So this will be WrestleMania for the women, I'm guessing, because it has to be.
Something.
So like you're gonna have a match where people kick out of like 12 finishers
Yeah.
and have false
Well,
finishes.
see, this
and
my
have
main
to.
like I'm excited for the pay per view. I'm very excited to see what they do, see what matches they bring out. But my main concern with it is outside of the realm of a title picture, they have no idea how to make women feud, which is why you have your main title match feuders, and then everyone else is in a tag match every single week. So what? It's going to be the Raw Women's title, the SmackDown Women's title, the NXT title, the finals of the Mae Young Classic,
Yes.
and then 4 tag matches.
Well, I'm guessing there will probably be a battle royal, like
Yeah.
a meaningless
Oh,
battle
I'm
royal.
sure, yeah.
Because Stephanie said 50 women will be in it.
Yeah.
And then they said that Trish and Lita will be will be there as well. They're gonna wrestle. So
yeah,
She said that?
they later said it like on the show.
Oh.
Like
yeah.
Michael Cole said
If
it.
they're gonna wrestle there? So there
Yeah.
might be some battle royal, like a Hall of Fame divas.
Yeah.
Battle royal or
maybe.
something.
I mean, they said it's going to be like past, present, and future women,
Future?
Future women?
like future women,
A couple 12-year-olds that they've been really eyeballing.
Yeah.
Like Rock's
no,
daughter will
like
be there.
NXT.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the NXT title will be up for grabs.
Well, I'm sure like they'll have matches with like maybe like a
The only-
main roster versus NXT.
the only
type thing.
real problem is on the main roster, how many of the women superstars can actually put on a really good match?
Yeah,
You have Sasha, Bailey, Charlotte,
Becky.
Becky, Asuka. Who else outside of them?
Alexa
does not put on good matches. She's great on the mic, but she does not have great matches.
Maybe Ronda.
Yeah, all right, Ronda can. Sure.
Ronda will probably be in a title match, though.
But outside of that, I don't know. It's just I think that's the issue here.
Yeah.
I mean, like Alicia Fox, she'll be in the Battle Royal.
Nikki Cross better be on, the main roster.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see. So, anyways, we'll see how that goes. Next up, though, we have Elias on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says, "Hello, I'm Elias," but then Matt Hardy's music interrupts him. So we have the B Team versus Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt for the Raw Tag Team titles.
Rematch.
Once again, the Revival was shown watching the match backstage. So I guess one day.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
One damn day.
So Matt hits Curtis Axel with the Twist of Fate and goes for the pin. Bo breaks it up, but then Bray gets in the ring and charges at him. But Bo throws Bray into Matt. Axel then rolls up Matt, and the B Team gets another fluke win to retain the titles.
Fluke, but clean.
Yeah.
Clean win.
Fluke, clean win.
Fluky clean.
Yeah.
So after the match, Matt and Bray congratulate them, but then they hit them with a Twist of Fate and a Sister Abigail.
So what's the message there?
See you at SummerSlam?
No.
I think Revival probably get their shot there. What's the message?
At first, I thought they were turning heel.
Yeah.
But then Michael Cole did not say anything about that. He was just like, "Well, you can't."
Yeah, usually why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why would you do this? Oh, God.
Yeah, they just go, well, yeah, you can't trust these fuckers. That was kind of his message.
DTA, bitch.
Yeah, right.
I think that's exactly what he said.
Right.
Yeah.
That's Michael Cole for you.
DTA, bitches.
Yeah.
So next up, we go backstage where Finn Balor and Chad Gable are catching up.
Great to see you, man. What are you doing in your gear? Come on, man. You know me. I always stay ready, willing. And you look great, but what do you think about Stephanie's announcement? It's incredible, right? Huge news. Huge news for everyone. Have you heard if they're bringing back any old superstars or if it's just current superstars? Yeah, I'm not sure. Whoa.
Okay, so first off, Finn Balor says, "Hey, man, it's great to see you again. Gable's been on Raw.
Yeah.
For
so
a while.
you should be seeing him every week."
For a while.
Secondly, he says, "What are you doing in your gear? You don't have a match.
You don't
fucker.
wrestle around here.
You suck fuck, you little bitch."
You suck fuck. Put that on a shirt.
Yeah, Jesus.
You suck fuck.
What are you doing in your gear? You don't have a match, you piece of shit.
Maybe he was on Main Event.
Yeah.
It's probably where he was.
What the hell? And then he's like, "Did you hear about the all-women's pay-per-view? Huge news, huge for everyone." Well, not for you. You're not going to be on that pay-per-view.
Because you're a man.
Yeah. You know what they should do for the all-women's pay-per-view is have all the male wrestlers, be their managers. Just everyone, Braun Strowman manage Alexa Bliss.
That'd be fun.
That would be funny.
Now, are all the refs going to be women and the announce team going to be women?
I hope so. Why not? Just
Yeah,
go all
better
in.
than Michael Cole. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Go all in.
Unless it's Stephanie again on...
So anyways, someone walks by with a suitcase.
I feel bad because Stephanie used to not be bad.
Right.
When you watch old clips online, Stephanie was really good at this.
Well, there might be some conspiracies later about that.
Uh-oh.
in rumors?
No, conspiracies.
In rumors, yes.
You should know. You know Jesse more than all of us.
Yeah.
So Balor and Gable are catching up. Someone then walks by with a suitcase, and Balor says, "Is that my suitcase?" And Gable says, "I know your bag. That was your bag."
I rummaged through your bag a lot, and that was it.
It was just...
Well, he does have a big rainbow F on his bag. I mean, I think we all know your bag.
That was the T-shirt, on the bag later, but this was just a regular black suitcase. Why would you know it was his? So then another guy walks by with Balor's jacket, so Finn stops him, and he asks the guy what's going on, and the guy tells him, "We've been given strict orders to move you to a new locker room by Constable Corbin." Balor says, "Show me," and they walk in the opposite direction that the guy was walking with his suitcase.
I was going to throw this shit in the trash, but I guess we'll go back.
Hey, production team, this is a television show.
Yeah.
You have to do the blocking before you go on live television.
Yeah.
So they walk 10 feet, oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
And the new locker room is just a kid playhouse with a teddy bear on top. Corbin then walks up and makes some small jokes, and Finn pretends to like it, saying, "Well, I've always wanted my own Finn funhouse, so thank you." And then Corbin believes that he's actually happy, and he's like, "Fine, enjoy your funhouse, but also enjoy your match against Drew McIntyre tonight." And Corbin leaves. He storms off.
So a few things. One,
Are
Chad Gable. Huh?
Yeah.
What was he doing as a part of this segment? Unless he's part of the club.
They just made him look like a total asshole.
Total weirdo. Like you shouldn't be
Loser.
Like
what are you doing here?
I know
Two.
Finn. I know your bag.
Yeah.
That was not it.
I'm a creeper.
Two.
Because it's in my car.
You know what? I'm done with smiling Finn Balor.
Smiling Finn
I'm
Balor.
done with this guy that probably really did like the fact that he has a funhouse now.
Yeah.
He used to be the coolest guy around.
Like, what's the over-under on us getting a Finn's Funhouse t-shirt?
Right.
Oh, my God.
Within the next few weeks.
He was so badass. He was the guy that said it doesn't matter how big or small you are.
Yeah.
You could be super badass.
Yep.
And he was with his jacket, and he looked so mean all the time.
And then he
But
come
was
out as
over.
a demon.
He was the Demon King.
We haven't seen the demon in 12 years?
That's
This
it.
is retarded.
Yeah.
We
He's
haven't
this smiling Finn, and he's overdoing it. You know that they're telling him, keep smiling. Remember,
yeah.
you're smiling. Remember, you have to smile no matter what happens, you're smiling.
Yeah. Right.
That's because he's almost like the cheat smile, where you're like, fuck this.
He's like in the Ned Flanders Rehabilitation
Oh, my
Center.
God, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
and
my God.
I get that joke.
Yeah.
That's
good.
how crazy that is.
Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah. It's been tiring for some time.
It has been.
So next up we have Sasha and Bayley.
3. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
No, we haven't seen Demon Finn Balor wrestle
Over
since
a
he
year.
fought Seth Rollins. That was
2 years,
2 years
ago.
ago.
2 years ago.
Because he was gonna fight Bray Wyatt as the Pumpkin King, but then remember that match got canceled.
Yeah.
The Pumpkin King.
And he wasn't the pumpkin.
Thank God it got canceled.
Yeah.
So next up we have Sasha and Bayley versus two jobbers.
Huh.
And before the match, Charlie Caruso interviews Sasha and Bayley backstage, who are so happy to be besties again, and they love Stephanie McMahon's announcement.
Of course.
Now, the whole reason they broke up in the first place was because they were tagging together, and things would go wrong, and they would lose the match. That's how this started. So Kurt Angle puts them in tag matches to get back together, and it works. Because they're fighting jobbers.
Well, of course.
They get a quick win, and then they have a big hug.
Yeah.
And they just hold it there for 10 seconds. Look how much they love each other.
Right.
This is just bad timing. Announce the damn tag titles. Announce it. So we go, okay, we're connecting this. Okay, we're okay with this.
Look,
Right.
We get the long-term thing here.
If you don't want to do the women's tag team titles, at least build this up to where it's going to be a good match at this pay-per-view. Sasha and Bayley versus Lita and Trish
At the all-women's pay-per-view.
at Evolution.
I don't think
I'd be
they're...
down for that.
I'd rather just see Sasha versus Trish.
Yeah.
A one-on-one match.
That would be good.
Or each of them get a one-on-one match,
Yeah.
Especially with Sasha and Trish fighting at the Rumble and
that little-
Sasha eliminated Trish.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would be.
Yeah.
It could be Trish's best match ever.
It could.
The one she had with Lita on Raw was good, but
This could be
it could be very good. Yeah. So next up, we have Elias back on the stage. He says, "My debut album is available right now," but then out comes Braun.
Have either of you listened to it yet?
I listened to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to
not
the
bad.
one where he's just shitting on a bunch of cities.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Well, I need to listen to it.
So-
Probably on my way home.
Braun gets in the ring and he gets on the mic, and first he mentions the all-women's pay-per-view. Every segment on Raw and SmackDown, they mention the all-women's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's another problem. Shoving it down your throat, constantly reminding us of it. I'm already tired of it. I already feel like it must be tomorrow because they hyped it more than SummerSlam.
They did.
But Braun congratulates all the women, especially Alexa Bliss, and then he licks his lips, he gets all excited about her. And then he says it doesn't matter who wins between Roman and Bobby tonight because he has the Money in the Bank contract. Mm-hmm. Then out comes Kevin Owens, who's covered in bandages and Cesaro tape, and KO is fantastic as usual.
When I tried to befriend you, That was out of the kindness of my heart. But you know why else I tried to befriend you? Because of my 10-year-old son. He thought it'd be a good idea. He thought maybe if his dad is friends with Braun Strowman, then maybe he can take that little kid Nicholas's place and he can become tag team champions with the monster among men. See, that was real cute. But you destroyed that. You crushed his dream at the same time as you crushed my spine at Extreme Rules.
Yep. Yep. So Owens tells Braun, you try to take away my ability to provide for my family, so now I will take everything away from you. Braun then tells him, come in the ring and try, but then out comes the constable. And Corbin tells Braun, I found someone to help you control your temper, and out comes the former WWE champion. Let's not forget this. He was the WWE champion for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal with Sunil Singh. Mahal gets in the ring and tries to get Braun to do the Shanti thing with him. But Braun says, I have a mantra of my own. And he does a get these hands stupid thing with the crowd. And then Braun kicks Mahal out of the ring and he gives Sunil Singh a power slam.
I mean, I almost feel bad for Jinder, even though I never liked him.
He was the WWE champion.
He was the top heel
last
on
year.
SmackDown.
Yeah. Yes. And now he just gets beat up by Braun.
Where's the other
like,
Singh brother?
Injured.
He was injured, but he's coming back soon.
It's been a while.
Well, it was an ACL.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's a tough one.
It is.
Yep. So next up, we have Mickie James versus Natalya with Alexa ringside. No Nia. She wasn't on Raw either. So, I don't know.
Weird.
Miss Bliss pulls Natty off the apron, but gets a clothesline in return. But when Natty gets back in the ring, Mickie kicks her in the face and pins her for the win.
Nice.
I don't know the last time I saw a Mickie James single victory.
I thought that too.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And what the hell was she wearing?
Probably been 5 years.
Well, she was dressed as like the White Power Ranger. I don't understand.
She was like Bumblebee or something. She was,
was
like
weird.
weird.
I thought she was kind of hot.
Okay.
Really?
What?
That outfit?
Pizza?
What?
Your opinions do not matter. That's what we've learned.
Clearly.
Next up, we have, ladies and gentlemen, Elias, but he gets interrupted by the Authors of Pain.
Oh, those guys.
AOP gets in the ring and they demand to face a team, but they don't want Titus Worldwide. So who comes out? Titus Worldwide.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Titus tells them they're very strong, but they have a lot to learn. And Razor says, what could you possibly learn us?
I wrote that
This
down.
is why they need Paul Ellering.
Yes.
Did you notice?
What could you possibly learn us? Like his brain exploded.
So before Titus Worldwide came out,
Yeah.
whichever guy wasn't talking on the mic, the other one was repeating their line.
Oh, no.
Lip syncing their line.
Oh, no.
There's Razor and what's the other one?
Akam.
Akam?
Yeah.
Watch Akam when Razor starts talking. He's mouthing what Razor is saying.
I remember-
because that's how people sometimes remember their lines if they're really bad at it. Because like they'll repeat what the other guy is saying. Because
Yeah.
they keep learning them together.
Right.
So they'll do that. Like that's just horrible.
I remember in middle school,
Wow.
like when I was in the play, like other kids would do that. They would, mimic, that's something kids do. Or grown adults that have trouble speaking.
Just the perfect example. Look, Bobby Roode can recover. Finn Balor can recover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like these guys, I don't think will ever recover. They were so dominant and awesome in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they come here and they're boring and stupid.
Right.
Because they don't have Paul Ellering
Nope.
to learn them how to talk English.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We need to learn or teach us to
I
talk.
mean, like, when you come down to the nitty gritty of it, these guys are professional actors.
Right.
That's really true. Yeah.
It is. And the fact that they can't, like, get through a 2-minute promo with Titus Worldwide.
Right. So Apollo tells AOP that with Titus's guidance, they could be championship material and also championship people. So Akam tells Titus, yeah, you can do something for us. Retire. So Titus and Apollo attack them and end up throwing AOP out of the ring. And again, they retreat.
Yeah. Man, you don't want none of that Titus Worldwide.
I mean, Dana was in the ring too, so maybe they were afraid of her.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah. Next up, we go backstage where
Afraid of
Kurt
that ass.
Angle. Kurt Angle tells Stephanie how happy he was to hear about the first ever women's pay-per-view, and he's so proud to be the Raw general manager, and he thanks Stephanie for, you put her in an ankle lock at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Hey, Andrew, you still got to kiss that ass of that boss.
that's true.
It's his job on the line.
But she likes him too.
He's got illegitimate kids to take care of. He's got a
does.
lot going on. In his
Jason
Does
Jordan
he?
had neck
'Cause-
surgery.
Is Jason Jordan still a person at this point?
No.
I hope Jason Jordan comes back with all that curly hair he had on his NXT debut.
I hope Jason Jordan comes back to 205 Live.
No, he's
He's got to be
208.
over 205.
Yeah.
He's 208.
So up walks Kevin Owens and Constable Corbin, who tells Stephanie that Kurt's been punishing Kevin by constantly feeding him to Braun. Kevin then has a great idea. He wants to face Braun at SummerSlam, but if he wins, then he gets the Money in the Bank contract. Kurt says that's absurd, but Stephanie likes it, so she makes it official. And then Stephanie gets in a limo, and we watch it drive off. And that was like 30 seconds. Why is that shot important, that we had to watch Stephanie drive away?
And why is Stephanie leaving in the middle of the show?
Well, she has things to do, Joe.
Yeah.
She has
doesn't have
more
time to be the
important things to
commissioner.
do.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this? Whenever you fight, whenever you have a match over the Money in the Bank, typically it's taken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know it has.
Well, okay, so another thing, this match is a month away.
yeah.
Right.
So what if Braun cashes in before SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Well, don't be ridiculous.
I mean, again, we're pretending it's you're supposed to take it seriously or somewhat seriously.
Exactly.
Brock Lesnar will be on Raw next week.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Braun cash it in next week? If not, he looks like a puss.
He does.
He at least has to come out and Brock has to run away.
Yeah, you have to sneak up from behind. I mean, he got an RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You can sneak up on Brock Lesnar.
You
Right.
can.
And I don't care that you're a face. You sneak up, you hit him with the briefcase. The
Right.
crowd would lose their mind.
They
and
would.
you at least try to get him.
But
yeah.
they're telling us there's not going to be a cash in before SummerSlam because this match
That's
is
basically
happening.
what they're saying.
But it's just idiocy. What if he cashes in before the match?
That's part of the stipulation
Wouldn't you
of
just
the
do
match
that?
now. He can't cash it in
Yeah,
until after that match.
right.
It's in the stipulation.
But I mean, don't you think there's a pretty decent chance that he takes it away from him at this point?
I mean, sure, there's always a chance. Yeah.
What's the point of him holding on to it for a month? Are they not getting the reaction that they want to Braun having the briefcase? The monster in the bank.
No, he's still over, even though he's
Because there's
dumb
nothing
babyface.
like a top heel cashing in their Money in the Bank.
I mean, look, I like Braun, but Kevin Owens, he's Kevin Owens.
Yes.
He's the fucking best.
He is.
Yeah.
So of course I
and when
want
Brock
Kevin
loses at
Owens to-
SummerSlam, I'm assuming, God,
Are you serious right now?
are you serious right
Are
now?
you serious?
Excuse me. Well, it's funny because
You're talking to the
Hell in a
prediction
Cell.
champion
Oh, okay.
for the last few months.
Hell in a Cell is in San Antonio in September.
Uh-huh.
And they're advertising Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
the championship.
They do this.
They don't.
I'm
They
just
don't
kidding.
put that.
I know.
They
It's
just-
always subject to change.
I know.
So,
But you also have AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Okay.
We'll see. It's just interesting. I like it. I
It
like
is.
the stipulation.
It is.
Yeah.
Makes me think maybe Kevin Owens wins again.
And then you get punched in the dick.
Yeah.
Either way, it's fuck it. I don't care. Next up, we have Mojo Rawley versus. Either way, he'll be feuding with Roman again, and then Roman will win the feud. But whatever.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Mojo Rawley versus Tyler Breeze again.
Yeah.
Mojo gets the win again.
Again.
Michael Cole interviewed Bobby Roode during the match live via satellite, I guess, but he's there.
He is.
Just go to the announce table.
No, he was on the stage
Yeah,
at the beginning
He was.
of the show.
So we know he's there. He's just being interviewed
He left. He left with
backstage.
Stephanie.
Yeah. Rude replies.
Bobby Roode, we understand you're a dick for being backstage instead of out here. What do you think about these two competitors?
Well, I think no one wants to watch this match. That's why you're interviewing me, right, Cole?
Yeah.
That's what NXT Bobby Roode would be saying.
Absolutely.
I
Instead,
can't believe Bobby Roode's got to lose a pre-show match to fucking Mojo Rawley.
Instead, Roode replies to a tweet that Mojo posted about him. He replies to a tweet.
Oh, a tweet?
Oh, a tweet?
Oh, a tweet? What's up with Mojo? Mojo used to be about that party life. Like, oh, I don't get hype. I stay hype. I do all sorts of cocaine to 4 a.m.
Oh, Eric, he still is.
Oh, yeah. But now his character is like more serious and beating up all the party guys, like Tyler Breeze and No Way Jose.
He hates himself.
Honestly, this is the best version of him.
Yeah,
that we've seen.
He sees himself in these guys,
like douchebag, mean, mean Mojo,
douchebag, mean Mojo.
And when Mojo sees Cheeseburger Eddie, he sees Mojo Rawley.
Now it's Andrew's turn to start quoting it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just don't like the fact that I think they're pushing him hard, and they're not pushing Rude.
Pushing him into what though?
Into Rude.
I can see them.
And then where do you go from there? What are you going to feud for the IC title?
No, of course not. He's not going to win shit. No. He won the Andre the Giant trophy like 2 years ago.
3 years ago.
He hasn't done shit since.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was almost never a tag team champion.
That's right.
With Zack Ryder.
I don't know. I see some kind of push, like major push.
Don't say that.
I don't see a championship, though. I don't.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Next up, we have Elias again. This time he's interrupted by Finn Balor because we have Balor versus McIntyre. The match doesn't last long because Dolph interferes, causing a DQ. They team up on Finn until Seth Rollins runs out for the save. And then Kurt Teddy Long Angle comes out and makes it a tag team match.
Playa.
And it was actually a pretty good match.
It was. It was a good match.
Seth pins Dolph for the win after hitting the curb stomp. And then later in the night, Seth tells Mike Rome that he's so excited for the all-women's pay-per-view.
Of course.
Oh, and also Kurt told me that I'm getting Dolph at SummerSlam for the IC title.
But that's not important.
No, the women's pay-per-view.
I don't want that.
The women's pay-per-view? Wow.
No.
That's very offensive.
Wow, Joe.
Why would you want Seth versus Dolph 4, 3 at SummerSlam?
All right, and here's the thing. You have to have a
you
crazy...
touched his leg.
No, I keep yanking his cord.
Oh, wow. Did you just say that, Eric?
Well, if he wants to refer to his dick as a cord, then...
Hey, I'm still in.
Yeah, all in.
All in.
Wow.
Anyway, Dolph and Seth just came off of a 30-minute Iron Man match, which was amazing.
Right.
So what, they're going to be lost in the mid-card with a regular match?
You have to think there has to be some stipulation,
There
right?
has to be something.
Like a no Drews allowed?
Yeah.
And then Drew McIntyre changes his name to...
No, Drew will be in a cage.
To Drewski?
He will
That's
break
it.
a cage.
Drew's going to be in a shark cage.
Yeah. All right, so next up we have Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan, part 3.
Yeah.
Sarah Logan was barred from ringside.
Oh, jeez.
Ember hits the Eclipse for the win.
Oh.
What else could have happened?
Nothing else.
And then finally...
And what are they doing with Ember? Think of all the title scenarios. Like, they have her win every week.
Yeah.
She's like the new Becky Lynch.
She is.
Uh-huh.
She's just going to keep winning and have no title chances.
Yeah.
That is correct. So next up, we have Elias one more time, and Kurt Angle interrupts him and tells him, "No, I'm not here to interrupt you, even though I just interrupted you.
Yeah.
But the floor is yours." So Elias starts
Why did he interrupt him to tell him that when he was already doing it?
I don't know. Because he's
storylines.
So Elias starts to sing a song, but then he shits on the crowd, and then he's interrupted by Lashley, because next up we have the main event. Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley, with the winner jobbing to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship.
In a no one gives a shit anymore match.
We'll see.
So Charlie Caruso interviewed Roman before the match. Take a listen.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
People can boo, they can hate, they can talk about, oh, Roman's being crammed down our throats. Well, it's simple. Learn to like it or close your mouth, because I don't care what anyone's saying. I'm going to SummerSlam, and I'm not only taking back my Universal Championship, I'm going to whoop Brock Lesnar's ass.
Okay, again, a few
your
things.
Universal Championship?
He's taking it back, he said. You never won it.
Never had it.
Ever.
Also, he actually mentions, people complaining that, oh, Roman Reigns is shoved down our throats. So you're breaking kayfabe there by, well, they're upset because I'm always, the one winning and I'm always the one getting pushed, but fuck you, don't watch it.
Yeah.
So he's telling us not to watch the show anymore.
Exactly.
Look, we're almost there, Roman.
Unfortunately,
We're
we
close.
have to.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, it's
We're
just
close.
ridiculous. So Charlie also interviewed Lashley, who said, Roman had his chances against Brock Lesnar, so he's going to beat Roman to face the Beast.
Yep.
Right.
I know Joe does trivia, but quick trivia. How many times has Roman been in a match with Lesnar
All right.
already?
4?
Nope.
5
5. 3 times
this year.
for the title. Well, the WrestleMania 31.
Oh yeah.
And then 2 this year. 3. Then he had a triple threat match at Fastlane to see who fights Triple H, where Roman won. He pinned Dean.
Roman, Dean, and Lesnar?
Yes. And then last year, SummerSlam, the Fatal 4-Way for the Universal Championship.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The crowd chanted, "We want Ambrose" during the match. And, yeah, that's correct.
What, you want Ambrose to job to Lesnar?
Yeah, why not? If someone's
Yeah.
going to do it.
Like, well, go ahead.
So Lashley went for a spear, but Roman hit him with the weirdest Superman punch I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
It was weird. Lashley would later hit a fantastic spear
Yeah.
where he flips over as he spears him, and he goes for the pin, but Roman kicks out.
Of course. Here we go.
He couldn't kick out at Extreme Rules of the same move.
What about when
This one was way better, too.
What
was
about
way
when
better.
Roman tried to leg drop Lashley while he was standing
oh,
up?
God, it was so bad.
What was that?
It was so bad.
Yeah.
They did the same thing in Extreme Rules. It was
Yeah.
the same move. It sucked then, and it sucked again.
Sucked then and it
No,
sucks
I asked
now.
Andrew about this earlier, but let me get Joe's opinion.
Yeah.
Do you think it's ungodly the amount of water that comes out of Bobby Lashley when he sweats? Like, it's disgusting.
I think...
They have to wet vac the ring afterwards, right?
Well, no, that's why it's the main event.
Some people just sweat.
I mean, yeah.
He's very sweaty.
I mean, I've been a sweaty Betty myself.
Don't bald guys sweat extra?
No.
Because there's no hair to, soak it up?
No. Actually, we sweat less because heat escapes through the top of your head, so there's nothing to hold it back. So we get colder.
Nothing's going to hold it back, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he sweats a lot.
I mean,
It's kinda gross.
disgustingly amount. Like he's like it's just pouring.
Yeah.
You could have filled up 3 buckets.
Okay. Anyways.
Sorry, my rant on
really.
Yes,
Bobby
sir.
Lashley's sweat.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So Lashley goes for another spear, but Roman hits a Superman punch and a spear of his own. And wouldn't you know it, Roman gets the win.
Huh. Who knew?
So a 6th match against Lesnar.
Yeah. Now, I was very much expecting Brock Lesnar to come out and just beat the shit out of both of them, and then it got turned into a triple threat. Because then Lashley could pin Roman, or Roman could pin Lashley, and
Right.
you still keep Brock strong.
Well, I thought they'd be like a double count out or something like that.
Can we do a what are the chances?
All right.
Yeah.
What are the chances that this still ends up, not a one-on-one match? What are the chances that it still can change? Chances.
40,
70%.
70%. I have 40.
I want a real number.
40.
70.
Yeah. Eric might be closer because I can see Lashley saying
55 it is.
I beat him at the pay-per-view, so he
Right.
beat me. Now it's one-on-one.
Yeah.
Then they have another fight in 2 weeks or something. And then it's, a double DQ.
Because what does Lashley do at SummerSlam?
He has to start a new
If
feud
he's
like
not,
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's he? Maybe he'll come and interrupt Lesnar.
He'll be the enforcer with Hogan.
Maybe
Two enforcers.
maybe Lesnar will beat up Roman next week, and Lashley will come out for the save.
Yeah.
And then he's like, fine, I'll fight both of you.
And then they'll show Braun backstage, and he's like, not yet.
Yeah.
But why, Braun? Why? Because I'm a pussy.
Yeah.
Well, I have this match against Owens, and I want to,
Brock's in a bloody heap.
I want
Why
to
not?
be faithful to the match. Anyways, after the match, Lashley offers a handshake, and Roman accepts.
Yeah.
Aw, they like each other now.
Yeah, what the hell?
So Lesnar versus Roman in the main event. The only good thing
Lashley said he doesn't even respect Roman,
yeah.
and now he does because
Now
beat him.
he wants to shake his hand.
Oh, maybe because, maybe Lashley will be the referee?
That's what I said.
Oh, he did?
I said that. Yes,
okay,
like a minute ago.
Oh, sorry.
I said him and Hogan will be like the
I was looking
special
up, yeah.
enforcers.
Oh, right, Hogan. Jesus. And
only
then they'll
good-
just raise each other's hands at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. The only good thing that could come from this is, all right, Reigns wins, and then Braun comes out, cashes in on Reigns, yelling, I'm not finished with you.
Uh-huh.
And then kills him with an ambulance or something.
Right.
Kills him with an ambulance.
I mean, if it ends with Braun winning the Universal title, then yeah,
You
great.
can live with that.
Of course.
Right.
The match will suck, but up until,
Of course it
at
will.
least that'll be
It'll
good.
be 17 suplexes and 19 Superman punches.
Oh, God.
At least. So
At
next
least.
up, we go to SmackDown. Begins outside the arena. A stretched limousine pulls up. The Miz walks out along with Maurice and
Where
their-
were they? Where is SmackDown?
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Dude, pop of the city. And it's a pop where you have to hear it outside the arena?
Was it in Cleveland?
Maybe.
Because Raw was in Cincinnati.
They went nuts for the Miz when he came out of that limo.
And Miz is from Cleveland.
Then they popped for Maurice. Then the loudest pop was when they saw the baby.
The baby.
I was like, damn.
And they're here for the premiere party for Miz and Mrs.
He's so over the Miz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost have to have him beat Daniel Bryan at this point.
Right.
So next up, Randy Orton comes out to give us some answers.
Yeah, a nice little 1-2 start for SmackDown.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
heel Orton, thank you. And the Miz getting out of a limo
Right.
because his show debuts. Very, very nice.
So Orton says the reason why he did what he did to Jeff is because of the fans.
When I began my career, who's around now that was around then? Nobody. I am the one constant in the WWE. Every superstar that comes down that aisle eats at the table that I set for them. Yet, I get no respect. I don't get the respect that I deserve. Now, why is that? Why is that? Is it because I don't paint my face and flail my arms like some kind of idiot when I come down the ramp? Is it because I don't change the color of my merch every other month to steal more money out of you people's pockets? Is it because I compete all year round and don't just show up come springtime for WrestleMania? Or is it because I don't put my life on the line for your approval by diving off of cages, ladders, and turnbuckles? Is that why you don't respect me?
So,
A lot of great points there.
Yeah.
right.
They were in Evansville, Indiana.
Thank you.
Yes.
Close enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, it was a good promo by Orton, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense because he's been one of the most popular superstars in the WWE. So it's dumb for him to think the fans don't like him.
Yeah.
They love him.
Well, they don't like
They
him
love
when he's
Orton.
face because he's boring as shit.
That's kind of true.
He should have just done that. Oh, you didn't like me as a good guy, so now I'm a bad guy. Fuck you.
That would have been kind of cool, actually. But I did like his points. I love the eating at the table that I set line.
That was great.
And
I'm
I-
the one constant in the WWE.
Yeah,
that
and
was
also,
good.
and I also love how he said, "I don't change the color of my merch every month to
Yeah.
try to steal your money."
Really,
Yeah.
that's a
That was
John
so
Cena.
real,
That's
yeah.
a John Cena thing.
I think
he's-
that was a direct shot at John
Yeah,
Cena.
he's trying to
Right.
start it up with Cena.
Oh, so
again.
it's going to be Orton versus Cena in a career versus career match?
Yes.
at SummerSlam?
right where they both pin each other, so they're both survive.
Is Cena coming back for SummerSlam? Is he that guy
don't
now?
know.
Possibly, maybe.
Yeah.
So Randy also says he started his career as the Legend Killer, but the real Legend Killer is each and every one of you.
Another great line.
And Orton's mission is to end the career of every superstar that the fans put up on a pedestal, and he's starting with Jeff Hardy. So that's it.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Rusev versus Andrade Cien Almas with Lana and Zelina Vega ringside.
What a great surprise match this was.
Yeah.
So again, Miz comes out of a limo, Orton with a nice little promo, and now I got a match with two guys that I want to see.
Yeah.
Well
And this-
done, Paige.
This match is happening because of an argument backstage. Take a listen.
And Idolo is twice the man that Rusev will ever be. And he should be AJ's opponent at SummerSlam, not you.
Actually, if it wasn't for Aiden's mistake last week, Rusev would be WWE champion. So he deserves another opportunity at SummerSlam.
You can laugh or not, but it's actually what happened. Mr. Idol, you think you're a tough guy, but guess what? Today is Rusev Day. I said, let's meet in the ring and have a fight.
Claro, y te lo voy a demostrar, mugroso.
My client accepts.
Right. Because we don't know what he said.
Yeah.
So Lana and Zelina yell at each other. By the way, okay, I played that because Lana's accent,
Gone.
except for when she says Rusev.
Rusev.
She's like, well, actually, because of Aiden English, if it wasn't for Aiden English, Rusev would have won the match and been champion.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll give her this though. I did some little background. I was trying to do a trivia for Lana a few weeks ago, and she was born and raised in Russia. Well, she was, I think, born here and then raised in Russia or something like that. So I think it's kind of like when you and I go back to New York.
Right.
Our New York accents come out pretty thick. So I think at least there's that background that she probably can do that accent in her sleep.
Right.
But at this point, I think they should just stop.
Stop it.
Like now, make this the first time where she just never does it again.
Ever.
We'll get over it. Just like Kofi, just like everyone has ever, Kane, whoever. Like, just that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll move forward.
We don't miss Kofi's accent.
We don't miss Lana's horrible Russian accent either.
No, we don't.
So Lana and Zelina yell at each other towards the end of the match. Zelina slaps Lana in the face, so Lana tackles her to the ground. And then Aiden English runs out to split them up, but Zelina jumps on his back and he bumps into Lana, knocking her to the ground. Rusev gets distracted by this and almost hits Rusev with the hammerlock DDT for the win. And then backstage, Aiden and Lana yell at each other, but Rusev yells, "Enough! Maybe none of you is good for Rusev Day." So
here we go.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I love Rusev. I love almost getting the win here. That's
Yes,
cool.
Right.
Too.
But it looks like Aiden English and Lana are about to hook up. Wow.
Maybe. That's what it kind of looks like.
Gross.
I don't know.
They're definitely not winning the tag titles,
No.
which is what I said.
Right.
Andrew said that Rusev will mashka Aiden English before they win the tag titles.
Absolutely.
Yes,
That's what's looking like it's happening, folks.
yeah. Next up, we have R-Truth versus Samoa Joe. And Ty Dillinger pumps up R-Truth for the match since he hasn't wrestled on TV since WrestleMania. He said that in this backstage segment. So Joe makes Truth tap to the Coquina clutch in 60 seconds.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
That's what's up.
R-Truth's 50, right?
I don't know.
Did they
Maybe.
just celebrate a really old birthday where you're like, what?
Well, there's a video where they said like happy 50th to R-Truth, but everyone was laughing at him. This was a few years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was like legit or not, but I think Wikipedia says he's like 45 or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah. So next up we have Asuka versus Billie Kay. And before the match, Dasha asks Asuka how she feels about the first ever all-women's pay-per-view.
I'm so excited! I'm ready! Yeah!
What
The fuck
What?
Andrew,
was that?
run it back.
Yeah.
And
Could you slow it down?
here it is again.
I'm so excited! I'm ready! Yeah!
Dear Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, the women's version of Santina Marella.
Yes, that's what she's become.
Only they're not trying to be.
I'm
Santina
ready, yeah! Why do they do this to her? She never did this shit in NXT.
Never.
Why do they do this? Ever. Why?
Too bad she couldn't have said ooh before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just why? Anyways, Asuka beats the fuck out of Billie Kay and gets the win. Billie Kay gets no offense in this match.
Yeah.
Like for maybe a second.
Maybe a
But,
second.
Like, I think the Iconics together total have maybe gotten like 10 seconds of offense since their debut.
But they are very pretty, baby.
And 3 wins with those 10 seconds of offense.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a Nakamura iPhone promo, and he says, Jeff, can you hear me?
No.
Because Randy fucked your ear last week.
Literally.
Your ear with his penis.
So
in
then
the ear.
Nakamura says, Jeff, you got bit by the viper, but be careful, Randy. I bite back. So it's official. It will be a triple threat match for the U.S. title at SummerSlam.
Yes.
It will.
Yes.
We thought maybe not because Nakamura has no stake in this, but then he tells Randy that he has teeth as well and he'll bite. So whatever.
But his have a mouth guard on them, so they're not as bad.
True. That's a mistake.
That's wrestling science.
Yes, it is. Next up, Paige announces AJ Styles' opponent for SummerSlam, but first...
Paige here.
Paige here. First, she has to talk about the first ever all-women's pay-per-view.
Of course.
Paige introduces AJ Styles, who says thanks to the first ever all-women's pay-per-view, he can tell his daughter that she can do whatever she wants in life. Like wrestle.
I'm a dad, see?
Yeah.
I'm just like you. I'm a dad. I have
AJ
an
then
accent.
AJ signs the contract without knowing who he's going to fight.
Yeah.
Big
That's a
mistake.
good. That's a good face thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
And then he asks who's he facing. Paige is about to announce his opponent, but then out comes James Ellsworth,
The only man he can't beat.
who says he deserves the title match. because he's beaten AJ 3 times, and 4th time's a charm.
And they're like, no one has ever said that.
Right.
Ever.
Paige tells Ellsworth to leave, but he makes fun of her, calls her pale and stupid, whatever.
Yeah.
Paige then tells him, well, James, I've got 2 words for you. And people are like, suck it? She's like, no, not that. You're fine. Yeah, like suck these boobs? Or I don't know.
Whatever.
I mean, never
if Paige
mind.
walked up to you and went, hey, Andrew,
Yeah.
suck it. You'd find something.
I would find something.
You'll find something to
suck.
put in your mouth.
Yeah.
So I understand. I'm fine with it. So she fires Ellsworth. Who knew that he had a job? I thought he was just hanging around.
Well, technically, he wasn't fired last time. Carmella just beat him up, and we never saw him again.
That's true.
It's kind of like that episode of Seinfeld where the guy's like, I'm sorry, Kramer, but we have to let you go. And Kramer's like, but I don't even work here. And he goes, that's what makes this so hard.
Yeah.
So they brought back Ellsworth just to bury Asuka.
Yeah, just to beat Asuka twice.
Yes.
Just for Carmella
Because
to
Carmella
beat Asuka
couldn't
twice.
do it on her own.
No. That's it. So security carries Ellsworth to the back, and Paige follows them, and she literally kicks him out of the building. She kicks him, and he falls out. He goes flying out of the building.
Yeah. Like an idiot.
That's what happens.
I like how she's like, hold on, AJ, hold on. And then goes backstage.
Right.
And then.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Samoa Joe attacks AJ from behind and puts him to sleep with the coquina clutch. It was weird because there have been rumors for like a month that it was going to be Samoa Joe at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But then he beats R-Truth like 10 minutes before this segment. And I was like, well, maybe not, because why would you have Samoa Joe beat R-Truth like right before this segment?
But Joe hasn't been on TV a lot the past
That's
few
the other
weeks.
thing. What has he done? Look, I love Samoa Joe. I'm sure they'll have a great match at SummerSlam. I'm sure they had great matches in TNA back in the day.
Yeah.
But again, what has Samoa Joe done lately to deserve a title shot? He beat Ty Dillinger and R-Truth. Those are his last 2 victories.
But there's no one else.
Right.
Well, there's a few people, but I think you have to at least build him up a little bit. You have to Andrew's point, you have to build him up a little bit.
No.
He's off TV and he gets the next shot.
Please name someone else.
You could have Orton come back, but he's fought Styles before.
But you have him feuding.
I would have had him go
Nakamura and
up
Hardy.
against Almas because he had such a great
Almas
match.
would have been good, but he's too new.
Almas, I thought Almas and Rusev were fighting, and then she was going to announce a triple threat, something like that. And I was like, that'd be cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we love all those guys. That'd be a cool, 3-way.
Joe makes the most sense.
Velveteen Dream.
Oh, Jesus. Don't tease us like that.
Well, you asked me to come up with names. That's what I'm doing.
Again, Dream should beat Brock for the Universal title.
Oh, God.
That would be the best thing
I've got a new, what are the chances?
Okay.
What are the chances that AJ loses and Braun cashes in on that title?
Oh, none.
0%.
Okay.
Only because when Money in the Bank happened, they said it like a million times. It's only for that respective brand. You only can do it for that respective brand. They said it so many times. I'm like, okay, I guess not.
Right.
I know, but it is wrestling, and there are no rules.
Right.
And I can see them doing that just to.
So 10% then.
Well, I think there is.
I'd go 5.
It also would make Braun look like a total puss again. Because he keeps saying, I'm going to cash it in on Lesnar. Well, why didn't you cash it on Lesnar? Well, he doesn't lose, so why would I do that?
Yeah.
So anyways, Joe signs the SummerSlam contract and yells, TikTok champ. And then after the commercial break, Paige confronts Joe backstage.
Joe, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing out there? No, I picked you to be AJ's opponent because you're unpredictable. Because you had a killer instinct.
Yeah.
Okay, but that is not the way
Boss
we discussed.
lady, what do you think that was out there? That is unpredictable. That is killer instinct. What you had planned, that, my dear, was pedestrian. But what I did, that was phenomenal.
That was good.
I love Samoa
Damn, Joe. Damn, Joe.
Every time he speaks, it's just awesome. It gives you the old school Attitude Era feel that like when you watch his match, he's like it feels real. He makes it feel real with his promos. I love it. He's so good.
He is.
I love how real he makes it feel. Oh, it's so good. Yep. So Joe walks away, but then Carmella walks up and complains about Paige firing Ellsworth. Paige says, "Oh, Mella's money, just buy a new boyfriend, bitch." And then Carmella says, "Well, you can forget about me facing Becky at SummerSlam because I'm going to beat her right now." And then Becky beats Carmella
easily.
She taps to the disarmor, which means she gets a title shot at SummerSlam.
In Joe's favorite scenario, beat the champ to get a shot to beat the champ.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I don't understand it at all.
No, it makes
if
no
you're
sense.
fighting the champion,
and
then the title's for grabs.
Yeah.
Why else would you be fighting? Why can't it be, contested on an episode of SmackDown?
Right.
You didn't hear what the ring announcer said when Becky won?
What did
They said, "Your winner and new #1 contender."
No, they didn't. I was gonna say, and new. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
That's okay. At this point, nobody knows who the real champions are on Raw and SmackDown.
So, I want to give Dave Meltzer some credit here because he recently tweeted about this. Because of the all women's pay per view, he said, "Now, I think it's fair to say we all think Ronda's beating Alexa for the title at SummerSlam,
Right.
So that's a given." But Dave and before this, Joe, you were saying I think Becky wins, and I was saying I think Carmella wins, but. Right. Dave Meltzer said they need this women's pay-per-view to be a success, and they need the matches to be good. There's no way Carmella's champion by the time that pay-per-view happens.
Yeah.
Because she's never had a good match.
Right? No.
So maybe Becky does win here.
Yeah, I think so.
Carmella cannot have a marquee match on that pay-per-view.
No, because Carmella hasn't had a match where she's gone 100% legit. There's always some sort of interference.
Yeah, right.
Something
that
always
shark
has to
cage
happen.
match there was no wrestling in that match.
There wasn't.
There was
nothing.
So
I think Becky is the only legit person to consider winning this match, and that way
they might just have Becky and Charlotte at the Evolution.
That makes a lot of sense. Actually,
Becky and Charlotte would really, and Charlotte probably going over, but that's fine.
Maybe,
yeah.
So, next up we have the New Day versus Sanity with the Usos eating pancakes and Bootios on commentary.
Now, who does Ronda fight?
Insert name here on Raw. I don't know.
Right.
What, an Evolution?
Because I don't think she would fight Alexa Bliss again.
Well, no, probably not.
No. I mean, I think you could put her up against almost anyone. Just her on the card would be a good middle of the night match or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plus, I think once she's champion, I think that's when the Goldberg thing starts, where she's winning in a couple minutes.
Right. That's her whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Nia one made sense because, you're way bigger than me. But again, there's got to be tons of interference in her match against Alexa, because why wouldn't she beat Alexa in 30 seconds?
Yeah.
I agree with everything you're saying. Yeah, like once she's champion, she's going to be, they'll throw Alicia Fox at her night one.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People like that. Again, I suck at this.
Is
Raw,
this where
SmackDown
you have the
rosters,
Ronda
but-
Rousey versus Natalia feud?
Maybe Mickie James, because Mickie can actually wrestle.
Yeah, but right.
Yeah, Natalia at the Evolution.
Okay, yeah, they're little. Natalia goes right back.
If
to
they do it, we've been waiting and they haven't done it yet. It's got to happen at some point, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, it's better than Natalia just going "my friend" every week.
Yeah, exactly.
So New Day gets the win, which means they advance in the tag team tournament. Oh, by the way, there's a tag team tournament. Paige announced it on Twitter, not on SmackDown. She announced it on Twitter. So after the match, the Bar comes out and says they're going to win the tournament to face the Bludgeon Brothers at SummerSlam.
And we're like, oh, there's the Bar.
Right. So next week, it'll be the Bar versus the Usos. Whoever wins that fights the New Day. Whoever wins that fights the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yes.
It has to be the Bar here, right? Even though that's it's heel versus heel tag team match. But we've already seen the Usos versus the Bludgeon Brothers. We've already seen the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. It has to be the Bar, right?
Sweet. Have we seen the Bar versus the Bludgeon Brothers?
No. Because the Bar
Do we
hasn't even.
wanna see the
The
Bar
Bar
versus-
hasn't done anything since they've been on SmackDown. Nothing.
No.
I think they had one match, maybe not. But seriously, they've done nothing. They've been away
I think
for a
they
while.
fought the New Day.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that was it.
Right, but it has to be the Bar. I don't know. Next up, we have Miz and Mrs. Premiere Party in the ring.
Right.
Yeah.
But before the party, Miz tells Paige, "You were supposed to hire a babysitter." Paige says, "I did." And idiot Sin Cara walks up.
With the dumbest fucking mask I've ever seen.
With a mask that has 100 flags on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. He looked stupid. I only knew it was Sin Cara because he was wearing a Sin Cara shirt. But I was like, oh, who's this new
if he
luchador?
wasn't wearing that shirt, I would have no idea who that was.
Right. So Sin Cara's like, and, you know, Miz is like, fuck this. We'll just bring Monroe Sky to the ring. And then Sin Cara holds up diapers like,
What do I do with these?
Yeah. So I think Sin Cara's a pedophile. He's just trying to get close to baby.
Me.
So Miz, Maurice, and Monroe Sky come out to the ring.
Or do they?
Right away, Eric, we was watching with Eric, and he was like, I don't think the baby's there. Like, it was obvious that the baby was not moving.
Yeah, not at all.
So Miz throws to the Titantron for a preview of their show, but instead, it's all of the Miz's most embarrassing moments in the WWE, including getting dissed by Maurice before they were a couple.
Yeah.
Which that clip of Maurice, she was like just, I mean, she's still hot now, but that clip they showed of her, it was like, oh my God, she was so hot then.
Yeah.
When she would lean over and then wink at you.
Yeah.
Like wink at you.
Me,
like
watching
just
her.
at me.
Specifically.
No, anyone watching, she's winking at you.
No, just me.
God, that was good.
Uh-huh.
And then when he forgot the number to call in.
Yeah, they should all like when he was the host of the Diva contest.
Oh Lord.
So then Daniel Bryan appears on the Titantron and he apologizes for the video, but then he says, I should apologize in person. So out comes Daniel. He beats up security just like last week.
Yep.
And he gets in the ring. Miz then throws the baby at Daniel.
Oh my God.
So it's revealed that yes, it was a fake baby.
Oh, who knew?
And Daniel's like, what? That's your daughter, you son of a bitch. And then Miz kicks him in the face and hits the skull-crushing finale.
Right.
Miz then says he'd never bring his daughter to this city. Now go watch my show. And then that's how SmackDown ends.
And look, I think this shows, first of all, it's going to be a success, like a rating success.
Yeah.
Which probably doesn't have to do very well to be a success.
Right.
On that time slot. And two, hey, WB, here's an example of someone who's a major, major heel, and then everyone went to watch the show.
Yeah.
Right.
In other words, you can turn guys heel and it still works.
Right.
Outside of WWE.
Look,
Cena, Reigns.
This show obviously has to have better ratings than Chrisley Knows Dicks.
Oh, I doubt it. I mean,
people love Chrisley.
yeah, they do. Like, our mom watches that show.
Really?
It's really popular.
There's people that actually watch that.
It's really popular.
The early returns of the Miz show are that they're both pretty good on it.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually a decent
Still,
show.
I don't watch
I'm not a
reality.
reality guy,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to see it probably. But I don't know. I mean, if I'm watching SmackDown and not coming here by chance, I might watch it just to see what's up.
When is that going to happen?
I don't know.
Right.
In 2019 when everything changes.
Right. Hey, before we get to awards, I have something to say. And if you wear contacts, you're going to want to hear this. There's a new and easier way to get your contacts, and it's all thanks to our friends at Simple Contacts. Look, there are a million things demanding of your time, but contact lenses shouldn't be one of them. Simple Contacts lets you renew your prescription and reorder your contacts right from your smartphone. And all you have to do is take the 5-minute Simple Contacts vision test online. Within 24 hours, the test will be reviewed by a licensed doctor, you'll receive a renewed prescription, and then boom, you can reorder your contacts. FYI, this is not a replacement for your periodic full eye health exam. Simple Contacts tests that your current prescription still helps you see 20/20 so that you can renew your prescription. I did this, and it was way easier than making an appointment with my doctor, driving to his office, waiting 30 minutes for him to see me, and then paying him for a new prescription. Instead, I took the vision test on my iPhone while I watched Raw. Yeah, that's how easy it was. Plus, Simple Contacts has all the brands and types of lenses you're familiar with, so you'll never have to shop around because they have the best price. And for a special offer to our listeners, you can get $20 off your first order of contacts by going to simplecontacts.com/www or by entering the promo code www. Again, that's simplecontacts.com/www or enter the promo code www for $20 off your first order. Give it a try and you can thank me later because you know Andrew's always right. So, who was your worst dressed?
Sin Cara.
I had Sin Cara as well. When I saw him, I yelled, "Is that a human?" So,
That's good.
Joe?
Yeah.
Very nice. I had Mickey Bumblebee James.
Yeah, that was my pick before I saw Sin Cara.
Bumblebee.
Best dressed?
I had Mickey James.
Yeah. Mistake,
I thought she looked hot.
Mistake.
There was one.
Yeah.
Well, Angie already did one. I had Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but I made mine original.
That's true.
Or Paige, because when she was walking backstage kicking out Ellsworth, man, her booty
they were all
sure
looking
was
good.
popping.
Yeah.
Her booty was a popping.
Do you have Alexa then?
I have Alexa.
I have Sasha Banks.
Okay.
She has a new tattoo on her left arm.
Really?
Yeah. Worst acting?
Tattoos. I don't know. AOP or Asuka?
Ooh, AOP.
AOP it is.
Yeah.
Eric, sweep it.
Monroe Sky.
I don't know, dude. I bet that's going to be a really good actress, actually.
Yeah.
Not yet, though. Best acting?
Hold on. That was really your worst acting?
I had Ellsworth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's
I
bad.
thought it was pretty funny. Best acting?
Look,
Usos.
I
Commentary. They were great.
this award should be who other than Kevin Owens was good this week? Because he's really amazing.
Look,
Yeah.
You had
Kelsey
the Usos?
Grammer won all the Emmys. You know,
Did you have? You said the Usos?
they were
I said-
actually kind of funny.
The
on
Usos on
commentary.
commentary were hilarious.
Yeah.
One of them was making fun of the face fucker,
Tom Phillips.
Tom Phillips, and he was talking like this, and he's like, "Oh,
They did like generic. They did generic white person voice.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I had Heel Orton. I liked a lot of things that he
Okay.
said.
I still had Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
going with him.
So good.
Sure.
Worst comment? That's Asuka. I'm ready, yeah. For me.
Reigns said, "I'm the most decorated superstar of my generation," and it really bothered me.
Yeah,
He also said, "Oh, I'm being shoved down your throats, huh?"
Yeah.
let's not forget the AOP said, "What
Oh.
could you possibly learn us?"
It's got to be that. It's got to be that.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Best comment?
What could you possibly learn us? I had KO talking about his son. Like, it was his idea. He wanted me to take Nicholas's place and be tag team champions. Like, that was funny to me.
Yeah,
That's probably true, too, you know?
Yeah.
I had eating at the table that I set. Great
That's
line
good.
from Morton.
yeah. I had Triple H breaking kayfabe. That is
Okay.
his little heartfelt speech. I thought it was good.
I never like when they break kayfabe, so that's just my
Yeah.
personal thing.
Yeah,
I don't like
Yeah.
it. Like when Cena told Reigns, like, I'm here because you can't do your job. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? He's
Yeah.
winning every match, so it can't mean that.
right.
But yeah, all right.
You're not the guy. You're just a guy.
Right.
I got.
Worst match.
Reigns versus Lashley.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Sweep it.
Super slow-mo match. Reigns versus Lashley.
Are we double dipping?
Double down.
Doubling
Who wants
down.
to see this shit?
I went with Sanity versus New Day.
That it was slow?
That was slow.
Oh, they had some nice quick moves in there.
Slow. But we just
I'm
saw
doubling
it.
down.
Best match?
Almost Rusev for me.
Okay.
Seth and Finn versus Dolphin Drew.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah.
Tag match was good.
Both good.
Right.
Worst move?
Roman's leg drop thing.
Standing leg drop.
The leg drop was bad, yes.
Yeah.
But that the Superman punch when Lashley charged at him, Reigns jumped up in the air and like his crotch hit Lashley's face. And then he punched him. It was just bad.
It was a flying. It was a super dick punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best move?
Wait, I didn't give my worst move.
Oh, what's your worst move?
When Lashley and Reigns were on the outside, and Lashley tried to throw Roman in, and Roman tried to go like over the second rope to make Lashley look strong, but he just kind of like fell on his head and was stuck there for a second.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best move?
Miz throwing the baby.
I'll take that. Because I didn't really have a
You know
good
what
one.
the bump one of the security guards took where when Daniel threw him, he
where
landed
killed
on his
him.
head.
Yeah, he killed him.
So I'm gonna give it to that guy.
Murder. Andrew's got murder. for
Yeah.
best
So
move.
Andrew's gonna give it to the dead guy.
Right. I mean, you know, you got to give him credit.
Yeah.
Worst moment.
1, 2, 3. Reigns winning.
Reigns again.
Roman.
Reigns again.
But like, what was the problem with that match? Was there was no solution. Oh, Lashley wins. Great. Oh, Roman wins. Oh, great. Oh, they both lose, which means they both win. Oh, great.
Yeah,
Like, there's,
right. There
there's a
was no-
lose
there was
situation.
no good way out of
lose. Scenario.
Yeah.
Best moment? 1, 2. I don't have one.
AJ versus Joe being announced.
Yeah.
I'm really
All right.
excited about that
Sure.
match.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
All right.
Yeah.
Ellsworth getting fired?
Maybe.
We won't see him again.
That's a good one.
If you can guarantee that, sure.
Yeah. All right, that's all for awards. So now on to breaking news. So, Stephanie McMahon told Sky Sports that the women tag team titles are in WWE's future plans. So according to her, they're coming at some point.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Right before the pay-per-view.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Also, Chris Jericho answered some fan questions on Twitter, and it caused a lot of speculation. One fan asked him if he'd ever consider going to Impact Wrestling, and Jericho replied, "Of course." Then another fan asked him about attending the Ring of Honor and New Japan Super Show the night before Mania, since he is their Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
And Jericho replied, So that's very interesting. If he's still the Intercontinental Champion by then, how does he not do it?
Yeah.
That would be insane. Like, that would be the thing that they need, really. That would be bigger than All In, because it's Jericho. The biggest star to compete. They'll be competing with NXT that night, with TakeOver.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure both will sell out, but, you know.
I'm sure that the Ring of Honor show will sell out first.
Maybe. It'll be maybe. I don't know. Also, TMZ reported that Brian Christopher, a.k.a. Grandmaster Sexay, was arrested again.
Again?
Didn't
we just announce this like a month ago?
We announce it like every month.
He got another DUI, and he was evading police.
Oh, imagine that.
What?
Yeah. He
What
tried
the hell was wrong with him?
He tried to drive away, and yeah.
They probably beat the fuck out of him. When you try to drive
hope
away,
they did.
and then they catch you.
Yeah, it's
You know, it's like
over.
when your mom comes after you, or your dad, I guess.
Yeah.
For us, it was our mom. And then, like, they go, "Don't make me chase you," and you run.
Yeah.
When they get you, that ass whooping is so much worse.
It is.
I always ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were young enough,
And now
and she
it's-
was old enough to where you could outrun her.
Yeah.
I couldn't outrun my mother at 10 years old.
Right.
Right.
She was an athlete.
Any other news?
It's not like super news, but at San Diego Comic-Con this past weekend.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we mentioned that. We talked about this in the NXT podcast, so yeah, go ahead. That's
Okay.
funny.
So there was a panel with several superstars: AJ Styles, Becky Lynch, Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins,
Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
And so they did a little Q&A, and someone asked, if you could have any wrestler come back to WWE, who would it be? And of course, you know, fans are yelling out things like, "Oh, CM Punk, oh, this person," and someone yells out Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And everyone, like all the WWE superstars, were dying.
They were like, "Oh my god, that's great!" Like, yeah, it was fun.
Becky Lynch was like, "That's amazing."
They also were asked what NXT stars would they like to face, and AJ Styles and Matt Hardy both said Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, even Cena's praised him. Like,
oh yeah,
everyone's like really high on this guy
because they understand because wrestlers like they appreciate the gimmick, like how good the gimmick is,
right?
Yep.
And it's like one of the
His
best
attitude.
gimmicks in the company right now.
So does Hogan come back as his manager?
That would be stupid, but you know.
So I do have a little bit of news.
Go ahead.
And Andrew was right. The new football alliance
Yeah.
that is being started
Right.
with some WWE guys has nothing to do with the XFL. They're going to have two rival shitty football
Well,
leagues.
and that one's starting a year before the XFL.
Yeah, it's starting this spring.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
No sense.
No.
So wait, who's the guy that did it with McMahon originally?
Ed.
Dick Ebersol?
Yeah.
So his son does a documentary about the XFL.
Yes.
Then his son goes and starts a new football league, and McMahon starts the XFL again?
Yes.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So, anyway.
Maybe.
Very interesting. I just thought it was like hey, we're going to put together this league just to draw some interest, and then we'll call it the XFL after.
Right.
Especially with some WWE people being involved.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
So crazy.
All right, next, let's go on to rumors.
Rumors! Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble? Maybe! Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club? Please, God! John Cena will finally turn heel? No chance! Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years? Confirmed!
So according to Dave Meltzer, Ring of Honor is trying to get CM Punk to appear at their Madison Square Garden show the night before WrestleMania. And they're really pushing hard, but of course, it's CM Punk, so it's unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
Also, according to Pro Wrestling Insider, Kane is not coming back since he got injured. Apparently, he injured his Achilles. So he's donezo.
Yeah.
Really?
He's going all in for mayor. And also, there's rumors that The Rock might be on Raw next week since it's in Miami, and they're really trying to get him to appear on the show. I assume they do that every time they're in Miami. Hey, Rock, come on. Can you please be on the show?
Sure.
Give us a half an hour.
Remember when you said you're never leaving again?
And then you left again?
And again and again and again?
Right.
Yeah.
If he came on the show and did 30 minutes, it'd be the best
If
segment.
he did 5 minutes, it'd be great.
Yeah.
I think the last time was on was like what was it, 2 years ago when he came back, he did that huge backstage segment where he's walking, all one take.
And then he talked about fucking Lana.
Yes.
Was that it?
He told us that he fucked Lana.
Yeah.
Then he talked to all the fans that were in the front row that were moved to the opposite side because they were too distracting. Because there was a fan dressed as Hogan, Macho Man, and all that stuff. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Any other rumors though? I didn't have much this week.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything.
All right, then it's on to trivia.
All right. Well, Andrew, thank you for the mid-show trivia. That was good stuff. So I'm going to give you names.
All right.
Bart Gunn, Jerry Lawler, John Morrison, Jeff Hardy. 3 of these gentlemen are undefeated at SummerSlam, and one of them has never won.
Okay, Bart Gunn, Jerry Lawler. Who else?
John Morrison.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy is undefeated.
Okay, so 3 of them are undefeated, and one of them has never won?
Correct.
I kind of want to say Bart Gunn has never won.
Has never won?
Yeah.
With the New Age Outlaws?
Bart Gunn wasn't in the New Age Outlaws.
Oh, Bart Gunn.
Bart
Jesus.
Gunn's the
Jesus.
When has he ever won a match?
Yeah.
I think Jerry Lawler. He's had a match at SummerSlam. Was that against Bret Hart?
I will tell you that he's had 3 matches at SummerSlam.
Was one of them against Bret Hart?
One of them was against Isaac Yankem.
And Yankem won?
I think so. Ooh, maybe.
So then that's the answer?
Yeah.
Because Bret Hart also fought Lawler in like a I get to shove my foot in your mouth match. And I remember because it was fucking disgusting.
And especially with your...
I'm going to guess it's that and say Lawler's never won.
Yeah, and then the
Even
other
though
3 are undefeated.
Usually it's a trick question where Lawler the one that... But I'll stick with that.
So if it was a trick question, what would the answer be?
That Lawler is undefeated.
So what would the answer be?
That Bart Gunn was undefeated?
That Morrison's never won?
Bart Gunn, Jerry Lawler, John Morrison, Jeff Hardy. Which of these is not like the others?
Yeah, right.
Jeff Hardy has never won at SummerSlam.
Really?
Yeah, and all those guys are undefeated.
Wow.
Jerry Lawler 3-0 at SummerSlam.
Do you know who?
I don't. Sorry.
I know Jeff Hardy.
Google Jerry Lawler SummerSlam matches. Just do it real quick. I want to know. One of them's probably Michael Cole. That's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, while I do it, what do you want to move on to?
Let me do fan questions, and then we'll do conspiracies.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to pull up.
I haven't pulled up, but it's cool. I mean, whatever. All right, Matt Hansen, what's the best possible outcome for SummerSlam for the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship?
Whoever wins the briefcase cashes in on whoever
The
wins
best
the match.
for Universal, KO wins the briefcase and then cashes in.
Yes.
That night.
And then WWE Championship, I'd be fine with Samoa Joe winning it. I mean, Styles has had it for a long time.
He
Give it
has.
to Joe.
Yeah. We need a good heel champ.
Yeah. Let's see. Dan Delaney, what's your favorite WWE moment involving a baby? My personal favorite is when Snitsky punted a baby into the crowd. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Pretty funny.
I'll take that.
What about when Mae Young gave birth to a hand?
Is that a baby, though? It wasn't a baby.
Part of a baby.
It was like a human... I don't know.
It was like a grown-ass man hand.
Yeah. Jason Deerham, do you think the reason why they haven't brought Nikki Cross to the main roster is because she's more lunatic fringe than Dean Ambrose?
That sounds about right.
No, I just think that they've got no place for her, so maybe they're just waiting. But she's obviously coming up very soon.
Yeah.
If not,
Creel Johnson, Pushfire Barry, Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Fortnite. He's doing this.
I've only played one of those.
He's doing this because I played with him. I played Fortnite with him like this week, earlier this week.
I haven't played.
I would fire Battlefield. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Fortnite, I'm kind of addicted to, although at the same time, I hate that I am.
What do you play it on, PS4?
Yeah. So I guess I'm pushing Fortnite right now.
I'm not sure what the last Call of Duty
I'm
I
coaching
played was.
a 5th and 6th grade basketball team, and that's where I was tonight, earlier. And I said, what should our team name be? And someone goes, the Fortnite Nerds. And I went, well, how many of you play Fortnite? Every hand.
Right.
These are 5th and 6th grade because, obviously my oldest 18-year-old not only plays Fortnite, but is apparently the Fortnite champion. Joey's crew.
Joey and Gianni.
Yeah.
I played with them a few times, and we win every time.
Which is crazy.
Squad
It's very
win.
hard to do.
Yeah.
So I just didn't realize the younger crowd plays it too, but yeah, they're all into it.
But no, so I'm addicted because I've actually gotten second place in solo matches like 5 times now. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm so close. It's like when you almost win the lottery and you're like, I'm so close to winning it. So like now I want to win one match and maybe I can stop playing. I just want to win once.
Yeah.
But I've gotten second place a few times. And out of 100, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Travis Ulrich, are there any heels you don't like?
Any heels we don't like?
Yeah.
Aren't there plenty of heels we
Jinder
don't like?
Mahal.
Sure.
Yeah.
I understand the question because usually heels are a little more over.
But again, that's
I don't like heel Nakamura.
No.
But that's WWE. That's their whole thing. Baby faces suck now and heels are cool.
Right.
Joey Montez. Okay, so you got to delete one, and delete one. Roman, Lashley, or Brock Lesnar.
That's funny.
All right. I'm going to delete
No,
Roman.
don't even give it that.
No, you don't do that.
It's almost like it's too good of a question.
Right.
Very well done.
Gabe, what is your favorite heel / babyface turn of all time, excluding the NWO? Yours is, or no? Well, I guess Macho technically was a face turn, right? Although it was due to Hogan.
Oh, the Mega Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Macho turning heel on Hogan after that,
right?
With the "you go on her eyes" and then he hits him and then they fight. That's really good. Shawn Michaels turning on
Marty Jannetty.
Jannetty in the barbershop is pretty amazing.
Seth turning on
the Shield.
That's really good.
Was so good.
Nobody saw that coming.
No.
Everyone thought it was gonna be Dean. Yeah.
Oh, nobody saw that coming. A lot of the DX ones were fantastic too.
Right.
Shawn turning on DX was great just because I'm a Shawn fan. Triple H turning on X-Pac was crazy.
Yeah.
God. Stephanie turning on her dad in a way and joining forces with Triple H.
That's good.
So favorites are tough. Might have to go Shawn Michaels just to answer the question, to pick one.
I mean,
because I was watching that.
So I know it's the most recent one, but Ciampa turning on Gargano.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great.
I did not. I mean, I did not see it. I did not see it coming at all.
No.
Well, it was about a year ago now.
Yeah, it was over a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. That was
no one saw that coming.
Great heel turn.
Yep.
Jacob Barons, take a guess how many people leave SummerSlam early to beat the traffic and avoid seeing Roman win the title?
At least 25%.
Yeah, it's a good number.
That is a good number.
Yeah.
All right, well, now it's time for Jesse the Mind's conspiracies.
You know, McMahon, they now call me Jesse the Mind Ventura. You know, Eric, you weren't here last week when I talked about, the government's, everyone talks about my conspiracies. What about the government's conspiracy that 19 Islamic radicals armed with only box cutters went around our billion-dollar air defense system listening to a guy in a cave overseas? That's pretty crazy.
Oh my God.
You know, McMahon, Asuka is really Funaki repackaged with Fruit Stripes bubblegum deal that Triple H had laying around. That's pretty crazy.
But you believe it, right?
Yeah.
Of course, it's a conspiracy. Conspiracy. They say conspiracies aren't true, but the real conspiracy is that 99% of them are true.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's why they're conspiracies.
Oh, Jesse.
What if Elias is actually Chad Kroger from Nickelback in an attempt from the government to push Nickelback?
Jesus, that's fucked up.
Hey.
I don't know, because actually I like Elias's songs, so I don't know.
Do you like Nickelback?
No.
Conspiracy. You know, McMahon, Eric and Joe are really the brothers. They just met Andrew one day and wouldn't stop coming around them as children, so they've been acting like Andrew's the real brother so they won't hurt the little guy's feelings.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do.
They're their
appreciate
little
that,
guy. Brothers get a hug.
You know, McMahon, Vince McMahon is so deluded and worried about NXT competition, he's in fact intentionally ruining all the called-up NXT stars' careers.
Yeah.
And trying to run NXT out of business despite owning it, McMahon.
That's fact, actually.
I believe that one. Yeah, I'm all in on that one.
You know Joni Laurer?
No.
Better known as to the wrestling and porn world as Chyna.
Yeah.
Isn't really dead.
Wow.
You know, she's currently under the role of Stephanie McMahon and married to her longtime boyfriend, Triple H. The real daughter of Vince McMahon departed from the company in 2007. You see, the real Stephanie is less manly than the one we've seen on television now.
That makes sense.
It's perfect sense.
Makes so much sense.
You know, McMahon.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate everyone starting with that to help me out. You know, McMahon.
Yeah, because he wouldn't know how to do it by himself. He doesn't do it every time anyway. I think they're just having fun.
Yeah.
You know, McMahon, Dean Ambrose isn't actually hurt. He's off TV growing his hair long so he can be repackaged as the new Raven.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's pretty sad, actually.
I might as well be McMahon if you're going to say McMahon every time.
You know, McMahon.
What's that, Jesse?
If you rearrange the letters in McMahon, you can spell out macho.
Oh, my God.
As we all know, there was a macho man inside of a McMahon. We should really just end on that one, but there's so many more.
Yeah.
You know, McMahon, they're only having the all-women's pay-per-view on October 28th is because the Cruise of Jericho is happening at the same time.
That's right, damn it. Damn it.
Chris Jericho is getting as many independent stars on his cruise as he can, so Vince can literally sink the entire competition.
Which, by the way, that's the plot of the new Adam Sandler vampire movie. They get all the monsters on the boat to try to sink it.
You know,
Spoiler alert.
That makes
it's in the
sense.
trailer.
I don't watch the trailer.
Okay,
Did you guys
then why do
also
you
know
care?
James Cameron will be there to make sure the ship goes down properly?
Yeah.
You know, McMahon, a diamond upside down. I'm not reading that one. You know, CM Punk is actually pulling the strings and runs WWE, UFC, and New Japan, and sometimes North Korea.
Jesus.
Wow.
Now we know.
You know, McMahon, I heard the only reason you started lifting weights is so that you could cosplay as Hogan and set him up during the Gawker video. And you could be plotting this since the steroid scandal, you bastard, McMahon.
Yep.
So that was pretty good.
Wow.
Thanks, Jesse. I think his voice was getting tired. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, I think so. That was good. And thank you, Eric, for creating this segment, by the way. 'Cause that was
Absolutely.
great.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
So keep sending in your conspiracies every week, and Jesse will read them.
Yeah. These are getting better, too.
They are. It's a lot of fun.
It's good stuff, guys.
I'm glad it's happening.
Thank you. What's wrong with Wrestling Universe?
Uh-huh. All right. Now it's time for me to weigh in before we say goodbye.
Holy crap.
So get out of the way.
Yeah.
Cross your fingers.
Cross your dicks.
All right. Let's see what I'm at this week. Here we go. What the hell? I was less than this earlier. I promise you I was.
No, it keeps going to that. Like, that's your weight. Like, it keeps defaulting to that.
Wait. It says 281.6 again.
What do you have to be at?
That. I don't know.
Less than that?
Like, it was like 281.2. Dude, before I went up here, downstairs, I was like 280. So I don't know.
Maybe
How did you
it's the
gain weight
surface.
sitting up here?
It doesn't
Did you
make
have it on
sense.
carpet?
It's a different surface, sure.
I think that can affect it.
Judges? Oh, we don't have judges. Sorry.
Thank you, Chuck Norris.
Okay, Andrew, here's what I'll say then.
Here's what I'll say: take it or leave it. All right.
Yeah.
Next week, since it wasn't lower technically, okay. If you want to do the show, it needs to be at 5 next week. It's been a few weeks since you've lost 5.
What's 5?
5 under.
5 pounds?
Yeah. It's been a couple weeks since you've done the 5er.
So 276.2.
That's tough.
276.6. What do you say?
I'll
Either that or
try.
you miss a show, I guess.
Okay.
Get some like X-Lax. Just shit it all out.
Great.
Just
That's
be shitting
that's a
constantly.
great idea.
I can give you something at 2 p.m. next Tuesday that'll guarantee you'll be 5 pounds lighter. All right, there you go.
Anyways,
That's a show.
until next week.
That's a show.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. We have t-shirts available at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for just $19.99. And you can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. We have exclusive rewards and recaps that you can't get anywhere else. Hey, we going to recap Ready to Rumble this weekend?
You got it.
Yeah, I'm ready to rumble.
You got it, punk.
Great.
You got it, punk.
Thank you.
Sal Bandini.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keibler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with